You all welcome to the another video on the series of data science, the Python, and the video related to performing an EDA on credit card dataset. Initially, I uploaded the dataset over here, creditcard.csv, and after that, I imported the libraries, the respective needed libraries I've been taken up, and here you can see the reading the file. So the data set consisting of totally all numerical values, it was that time and v1 to v28, and then after amount and class. So taking up to the statistical descriptions of the data, minimum, maximum, 25%, 60 interquartile range, maximum, standard deviations, and all mean it there because. And I want to know identify the total number of columns existed in this data set also I done through, and finally the we move on to this data pre-processing. EDA facilitate two things called data pre-processing and data visualizations. In the pre-processing, we eradicate the null values and duplicate values firstly. So I'm finding out null values. Yes, there is an existence of some null values from v10 column to v20 up to the class column, and the boolean expression of the data I'm confirming again and again whether it was a right or a wrong. So there was totally 17 null values are there. So I should as it was a numerical column, we can fill up this with the mean values of the respective columns there. So here I printed out the both sum and count functions over there, and after this again checking in each and individual column wise any duplicate values are no. In the earlier I got EB15, there is a one duplicate value. So I seen the same over here also, and finally I come over here and fill the duplicate values with the mean respective values there. In place equal to true, I made it as permanent, and finally come to the data visualizations. Data visualizations, I plot a line plot in between amount and class. I got this linearity, linear relation over there, and after that I put a scatter plot in between amount and class. I'm not get anything. And anotherly, I got the pair plots in between few of the columns of the data set with amount v1, v2, v3, v4, v5, and v6 there. So it takes a long times because of the large data set. As you can see there over there been totally of there been totally of those been taken up the shape of the data set at somewhere. I show it to you later. Because of that it takes a long times, and after that I constructed this heat map. I'm not running it right now because it takes a long times. And anotherly I move on to construct this line blocks in between v1 and v2 where I got this shape. And afterly I put this count plots in between class and class with the intimation of black color block box plot. And finally I made up this one pie plot with all the data. I pass an entire data over here. I'm not mentioning any individual columns. I pass on the entire columns. You can see the pair plots. And finally I want to do one thing called with this all clear data visualizations. I'm not able to find it out any meaningful insights of the data there. Any dependency are likely that. So I want to convert the I want to construct two variables called x1 where all the columns except amount and class column, and finally second one where amount and class column only pass on to the y1 column over here. And this you can see this when I print x1 dot first five rows over there, I got like this. And finally I put over this plot in between this, and this another the line plot of x variable values, x1 variable values. I got this linearity. So this v1 to v28 variables will influences the amount class, and then it respectively changes the class column also there. I find it out this with the data visualizations up to this. So you can see this data shape of data set shape of the 79 73 rows and 29 columns are there. 79, 73 rows and two columns over there in the y1. This is x1 where the rows from time comma v1 to v28, and then next one this a y1 where we got the columns in between amount and class only. Thank you.